Alright. Hello everybody, it's Rex Delore, and today we are going to be continuing the Battle Frontier in Pokemon Soul Silver. Last time I streamed, I got the... Well, last time I streamed this, I got the last silver prints that I needed. So now I have all 5 silver prints for the Battle Frontier facilities. Now I can start working on getting the gold in all of them. And I figured, since I think this one's going to go by the quickest, we'll just continue with the Battle Hall today. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get something out of that. But before I get into that, I do want to say, as much as I've enjoyed doing the backlogging in streams for... what's it called? Paper Mario the Origami King. Last time I streamed, I was like trying to do the tape boss fight, and my god, it was just so frustrating. I decided to give up streaming that game so I could focus on it off stream and be able to just beat it in a more lax atmosphere, put on some music, and beat the bosses that way. And like, since I've done that, it's been a couple days since that last live. Since I've done that, I ended up beating the tape and the next boss, the scissors. And honestly, the scissors were so much more fun than the tape fight. That tape fight was just so frustrating. My god. I'm very glad to have that out of the way, though. I'm actually in the last part of that game, so now I need to figure out which game from my collection I need to do next for backlogging in. I'm trying to narrow it down to 4 titles, so I have a couple of them in mind already. I just need to think of a couple more. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so sorry about that, folks. The dogs were freaking out, so I had to calm them down real quick. Anyway, like I was saying, I am not going to be doing the backlogging in streams for Paper Mario anymore. Because I got to a part where I was just getting, like, frustrated and not having fun. And I've always heard, if you're not having fun playing a game, then don't stream it. So I've decided to quit that. And I'm going to be picking out a new game to start for backlogging in. I have 3 titles in mind already, but I need to decide on a 4th one. And then I'll be putting a poll up on my Blue Sky. And that'll be open for like 24 hours for people to vote in. That way you guys can pitch in, figure out what game you want me to stream next from my collection. And I'll be posting that on my Blue Sky after the stream. So if you guys don't follow me on Blue Sky, give me a follow there. I'm rex-delore.bsky.social over there. So yeah, if you want to check it out, please be my guest. I will be posting the poll after my stream. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to have a lot more fun with the next game that I pick for backlogging in. Because while I love Paper Mario the Origami King, the way the boss fights are constructed, I just wasn't having as much fun with like the last couple that I did on stream. So yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Pokemon of it all, shall we? Yeah, so sorry I decided to yap for a while, but I needed to get that news announced. Okay. Volume's a little high in my headset. Okay, there we go. Zeramux, thank you so much for stopping by. You absolute legend, you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so first thing here, we're going to get ready for the Battle Hall, which, like I mentioned earlier, and as you've seen in previous streams I've done here, you select a single Pokemon and you play with only that one Pokemon. And after 50 matches, you get to match the Hall Matron, they call her. And if you beat her after 50, you get the Silver Print, which I've already done. And I've already like gotten back up to that 50 streak. So now I just need to get another 50, and then I can get the Gold Print. So we'll be doing a single battle once again. Go to our good pal Latios. Yeah, and I actually remembered to fix the stream layout. Because for whatever reason, I was not... Like, I forgot to switch to my, like, DS crop settings. So it was using, like, the 3DS display that I had instead of how it is now, cropped to DS. So yeah, it looks a lot better this way. I'm glad I remembered to change that up. Okay, so in the Battle Hall, you get to actually choose the types that you fight. So obviously it's gonna be like best to pick types that you are good against. That way you can go through things a little quicker. So I'm going to pick Flying because I have both Thunderbolt and Ice Beam to hit super effectively. First match. Fan Club Department Manager, I hereby accept your challenge. Okay, so starting off, she has a Doduo, a normal and flying type. Nothing too intimidating at all to start off with. It should get knocked out by a single Ice Beam. Very good. Ugh! I will be avenged by the division manager. And thankfully, after every match, your health and power points get fully restored, so you don't have to worry about like managing things too much. It's not like the Battle Castle where you have to manage points to heal. Wait, please wait. The winds, I hear them. Okay. Okay, we're starting really low level here. A Pidgey? What the hell, sure. Go for another Ice Beam. There we go. I can hear them. The winds. They're in tears. Well, I'm sorry the winds are crying. But I hope it's tears of joy. Okay, we will continue with the flying types. Uphold the rules of etiquette and courtesy. That's what a lady does. Ew. Well, hopefully we can win this battle politely. I'm surprised that, like, I'm already, like, in, like, the 50s range here. I'm surprised that we're still seeing so many first stage Pokemon. I would have thought that they'd be, like, getting more difficult getting ready for the gold print. I probably shouldn't have voiced that because now it's going to be getting really difficult, I'm sure. I wish I could be free in the sky like a bird Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, we are just zooming through these. Thankfully. I can't fly, but these babies can soar. Okay, a Starly. Nice. Okay, you broke my wings. I won't ever forget you. Okay, on to battle number 5. Oh, this must be one of the collector guys. Yeah, I put this team together with my internet buddies. It took us all day. Yep, Collector Upton. Upton girl. Okay. Just another Thunderbolt. There we go. Aw, darn it. We lost. I'll report it to my internet buddies. Curly. Okay. One sec, yet again, I guess. Alright, and we are back. So sorry about the interruption. Select another flying type. I love that you're in control of like what types you can face against this. It makes the like strategy of who to choose like really fun. Huh? A battle, is that it? Sure thing, sure thing. Alright, Malcolm. Mr. Malcolm in the Middle. I've never really watched that show before. Malcolm in the Middle. Okay. With how slow the HP bar was going, I was worried that wasn't going to one-shot. Yeah, thanks for your time. Alright, work, Malcolm. Okay. I remember one thing I used to do when I was a kid. I used to, like, go, like, all the way across the board rather than sticking with one type for all 10. And that was pretty fun, doing it that way, but I like sticking with a type now because I at least get to know what I'm getting into, and I get to select what's best for my Pokemon. So that's cool. Every day, I'm like a migratory bird, but I go in all cardinal directions. Alexa, play I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado. Okay, so for Farfetch'd, we'll just go Thunderbolt. That's another normal flying type. And it's not very bulky, so I doubt it's gonna survive, unless it has a Focus Sash. Which does not seem to be the case. Okay. I'd love to live somewhere where I can find other trainers like you. Okay, we are almost done with this round of 10. Why do I raise Pokemon? Because they're there. Isn't that a reference to the quote from some mountain climber? I can't remember his name, so sorry to this man. But, why do I climb mountains? Because they're there. Or am I getting that mixed up with, like, another fictional quote? You know what? I have my laptop right here. Let me Google it. Okay, yes. My deepest apologies to this man. It is often attributed to George Mallory. Meaning, maybe he said it, maybe he didn't. I don't know. Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry, that was the AI overview. Screw that. This Forbes article says most people think the climbing phrase, because it is there, was first uttered by Edmund Hillary. Okay. Let's look around this article real quick. Okay, yeah, so most people associate it with Edmund Hillary when he and Tenzing Norgay conquered Mount Everest in 1953. However, George Lee Mallory, 3 decades earlier, said it as he prepared to scale the world's highest peak. Okay, work. That's fun. That's a fun fact. I'm so glad that we could all learn something here today. Thanks to the power of Pokemon. I think that's lovely. Okay, let's go with Thunderbolt. Let's turn that volume down a little more. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why the battle theme is like especially loud in my headphones. I don't know if it's loud to you guys in chat. Please let me know if it is and I can adjust the volume a little more. But yeah, I had my headset turned up a little too high. A wee little bit. Okay. The loser has to pretend to be a Stunky. Okay. What the hell? Sure. Stunky's cute. Okay, so for this one, we definitely want to use Ice Beam. Because that's quadruple super effective. Okay, here's my Stunky impression. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You go, girl. That was spot on. I'm so proud of her. Everybody clap if you're proud of her. That's right, I'm tough. I won't lose. I don't think losing's possible. Delusion, convince yourself. God, that reminds me, I was watching this iceberg video on YouTube while I was doing some chores earlier. And it was like, it was an iceberg about like brain rot content. And they talked about this thing that I had never even heard of. Delulu is the Solulu? I didn't know that was something people were saying. And, like, it was being categorized as, like, brain rot content because, like, people were basically being told to be delusional to manifest things, and, like, that's just kind of sad. It was a very interesting video, though. The, iceberg. Yeah, I've always really enjoyed, iceberg videos. Ever since I first found out about them, I've loved putting them on in the background while I'm cooking or cleaning. Like, those are good for, like, if I don't want to put on a podcast or some, what's it called? Some music. Yeah, I don't... If I do that, I'll, put on an iceberg. Je t'aime, Poppy 1. When people play Gen 4 on PC, it's brain rot. Well, yes, that's true. That's why I'm playing it on my actual 3DS right now. Yeah, I got my 3DS installed with a loopy capture unit like last year. But anyway, I hope you are having a great day, Poppy. Who you send it to? I sent it to, to Loopy on 3dscapture.com. It took about like a month for me to get it back after I mailed it. God, it was last year. I don't remember how much it cost. I think it was... yeah, I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but... I remember it was well worth it in my opinion. Because I love being able to, you know, do videos and stuff. I actually don't remember how much I spent. It was a little over a year ago that I did it. But I can check real quick. In fact, let me do that right now. Okay, yeah, it was about $210 to get it installed and everything. It was a hefty price. I know, I remember my bigger purchases. Yeah, it was not as much as, like, what I would expect. It was only $210. I was out all night at a party again. I'm feeling dizzy from playing games. Playing games, she says. Okay, drunk. Okay, so we will go with Psychic here. So I got Shiny Lugia and Soul Silver, went to Battle Frontier and can't even use it. Yeah, unfortunately, Lugia is not usable in the facilities. Which really sucks. Especially if you go out of your way to get a shiny of it, and you can't even use it in the facility. Damn. You transgressor! Hold still, I say! The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real transgressor. Curses! I've brought dishonor on us. My profile's riding high now, so my schedule's filled solid. Okay, what are you gonna be sending out, little miss? Okay, a Doug Trio. We'll just go with Ice Beam. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get the gold tonight. I already have all of the silver prints. I would love to start getting the gold prints, though. Because I never actually managed to get all the gold prints as a kid. On my original Heart Gold that I had. I'm not some cheap idol. I'm an actress. Please remember that. Oh, she's an actress. I always get worried when when I'm going through this game and I run into a Graveler because I'm like, oh my god, does it have sturdy? But this was a generation before they made it like a focus sash. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, do you remember how long it took for you to get your shiny Lugia? Like how many encounters? I'm bored of collecting and hoarding. I'm getting rid of everything now. $955 in 8 hours? Wow. Yeah, I don't do much shiny hunting myself. Like, my first, like, real bunch of hunts that I did was actually for my Pokemon X playthrough that I did. I used random.org to pick 4 Pokemon for me, and I Masada method bred them in my Alpha Sapphire and traded them over to my X, and I did a whole playthrough of it here on Twitch. It was really fun. Figuring out who's next after Snorlax. I like watching regular gameplay like this as well, so thank you. You're welcome. I do have plenty of gameplay on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. I have my whole Pokemon X playthrough there. Well, not all of it. There was part that I recorded before I started streaming. That's not up there. And then there was like a whole VOD that I did after I hit affiliate that I accidentally deleted when I tried to download it. So that's not there, but the rest of it is. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, Poppy. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I've always been a really big fan of this franchise. And I love being able to go through these games on the DS. Where are your mods? I actually don't have any mods. Like, not any regular mods. Some people in a Discord that I'm in will come in every now and then, but I don't have a regular mod. It's just me. No, I don't stream every day. I'm currently trying to work out a schedule. I did have one, but it's, Oh, you're in ads. Okay, I'll wait for you to type in chat again, and then I'll respond. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to, like, figure out a schedule for all my streams again. I did have a regular schedule going, but there are some changes that happened and I need to, like, work around them again. So hopefully I'll have a, like, regular schedule up next week. If you're on Blue Sky, you can give me a follow there, and I'll have an updated schedule posted there. Aw, Camerupt. Okay, unfortunately, we're getting to that point in the battle hall where I'm not one-shotting everything. Looks like tough times are ahead. And on that note, how's your head? Okay. Go, my Pokemon, but don't strain yourselves. Oh, a Whiscash! Aw. Okay, yeah, this one is definitely gonna be bulky. It's definitely gonna be able to take a hit. I don't like that, but it's whatever. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god, fingers crossed. Please live. Okay. Whew. Okay, that could have been tragic. Okay, nice try, gang. Thanks much for trying. Okay, so this will be the last ground type one, and then we can move on to the next type. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you my best. That's what they all say. Yeah, we'll try Ice Beam. What the hell, sure. Never again. You can forget about it next time. Damn, okay, girl. Oh, okay, big spender. Now we're getting free BP? The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me. Nice voice. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ads. Were you able to hear what I said about, like, trying to set up a schedule pretty soon? Okay, so for this one, I think... We're kind of getting into the... Okay, you did good. We're getting into the parts where I'm not really hitting super effective anymore, so I think it's best for us to go normal for now. Ah yes, the Limber Man again. God, Meowth is so cute. I've always really loved Meowth. Are you Caucasian? Yes? Why do you ask? I couldn't tell by the voice. I thought maybe Hispanic. Oh. Yeah, I have gotten that before. But no, I am Caucasian. Okay. Yeah, luckily we got something I can hit super effective there. It's also a weak Pokemon, so it's gonna go down in one hit anyway. Hey, where do I find Latios? God, where did I get the Latios? Oh yeah, there's an event that you can do. I don't mean like a distribution event, I mean an in-game event where you meet Steven Stone, I believe in Pewter City, And after you do that, you can find Latios in Heart Gold or Latios in Soul Silver as a roaming Pokemon. So this one I got, and like when I caught it, it had bad IVs and a bad nature, so I did hack this one, but I'm not going to be transferring it up. I'm only going to transfer the rest of my team that's legit. So yeah, I am using a hacked Latios for this, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I didn't want to be using the one that I had because it had really bad IVs. It had like a 0 in special attack. I'm not gonna use that. Who cares? Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm not doing any kind of competition or anything, seriously, who cares? I'm only doing in-game stuff. Okay. Oh, a parasol lady? That's fun. Even though I always have my parasol up, I actually like sunny days. Miss Angie. Yeah, the thing that I love about the Battle Hall, all of the, like, matches go by so quickly. The heavy downpour in my heart. Will it ever stop? I'm seeing this for the first time. As soon as they said I couldn't use Lugia, I left. Oh my god, I understand you. Whenever I, first, like, started getting into the Battle Frontier as a kid, I remember I wanted to use, like, an event Jirachi that I had, and it wouldn't let me, of course, and that, like, really pissed me off. But then I wound up going back to it. And I remember I got at least a couple silver prints, but I don't remember ever getting any of the gold. This area is legit pretty. Yeah, I love the color palette in here. I've been pondering lately. How much longer will I be wearing shorts? Well, that could be a very long time. Purple and pink are happy colors? Yes, they are. They always look great together. Yeah, I definitely agree. I've always loved pinks and purples. They're not my favorite colors, but they're certainly up there. My favorites are green and orange. But unfortunately, those don't always look good together. If I grow old like this, will they call me something silly like the Shorts Man? I don't think they'll care. I really don't think they'll care. Purple's my favorite color. Orange is pink. Orange is peak by itself, I think. Yeah, I definitely agree there. Orange looks great by itself. I love it with black also. You know, a nice little Halloween moment. Yeah, purple is definitely up there in my top 5. I do love me some purple. I am the fan club division manager. Bring your best to bear. Right, you see the vision. Yeah, I've always loved Halloween. the candy, the spooky vibes, watching horror movies with the family. It's always fun. Alright. But I did my best. Regrets? I have none. Ooh, we love a callback moment. Referencing the very first Pokemon games with the Nugget Bridge. I did my best, I have no regrets. That's iconic. Go, my Pokemon, but don't strain yourselves. Okay, Kecleon. I guess we'll go with Dragon Pulse in case it survives, so then I can at least get a super effective hit that way. But I don't think it's gonna survive this. I don't think Kecleon's all that bulky. Though I've been wrong before. See? Look at that. I was wrong right there. Ooh, okay. Okay. I wonder what the EV spread is for that thing. I'm pretty sure they have the EV spreads up on Bulbapedia. I'll probably take a look after stream. I welcome you, young trainer. Allow me to demonstrate my power. So does your name mean anything significant to you, or is it just a cool sounding name? Okay, that is a great question, Poppy. So I've been going by this name online for the past, like, 11 years. I thought of it when I was, like, 14, going on 15. And, okay, I'm streaming a video game right now. You already know I'm a nerd. But I was specifically the kind of nerd that had a Latin phase in high school. And I picked this because it meant King of Pain. Because I had the Latin phase along with the edgy phase. So I picked an edgy Latin name to go by online. And you know what? It's stuck with me, and I don't mind it. The cool part about it is it gives me 2 different names I can use in-game if I'm playing a male or female character. Because I can pick Rex for a male or Dolores for a female. But yeah, it's just a product of an edgy, nerdy teenager obsessed with Latin for a short little bit of time. That's right, I'm the legendary kid in shorts who's the talk of the town. Oh wow. Watch out everybody, we got a badass over here. Oh wait, his name's Colby? Like Sasha Colby? Oh my god. I'm a guy, but I use a girl in Pokemon Sun. Her name is Jatem. Aw, cool. Yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling when I start the game, what gender I play as. I typically go with like the male trainer though, because I'm a guy. But like with X, I like picking the female trainer because they have a lot more fun like customization options. And I want to play the dress up. Yeah, this Chansey is going to be like hell to get through. Okay, please survive this hit, Latios. I can't have you going down to a Chansey. What do you mean you're frozen? No! No! Oh my god. Is my streak really gonna end here to a Chansey? Okay, wow. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Poppy. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out for a bit. Hope you have a good one. Well, shit. There's the end of my streak. God, what a disaster. Of course the streak would end there. Of course it would end to a Chansey. That is so funny. I love video games. A completely normal and healthy amount. Okay, maybe I'll go to a different facility now. And we won't quite worry about the haul. I don't want to have to restart that streak. So yeah, I'm going to go to a different facility and we can continue from there. While I'm thinking of what facility to go to next though, I think I'll go through some of the titles that I'm wanting to do for backlogging in next. So the three that I've thought of already are Final Fantasy III, the Pixel Remaster. Because I have all of the Pixel Remaster games, but I don't recall exactly how much... Like, I don't recall, like, exactly how much I've done in the second one, but I know I beat the first one. And I think I'll go with the third one next, just because I don't recall what I did in the second. So that is our first option, Final Fantasy III. Option number 2 is Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. I got my copy of that back in 2016, and I remember when I first tried playing it, like after we brought it home, the game would skip around in a spot, and I've cleaned the disc since then, and it's gone past that spot that it used to skip at. So I'm thinking I might be able to like get a full playthrough of that done. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is Ever Oasis on the 3DS. that's one that a friend of mine who used to be a content creator actually recommended before the eShop went down. And I've had that one for a while now. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but they recommended it to me, and I'd love to be able to get around and play that one. And option number 4 is Shin Megami Tensei 4. So I'll be putting a poll up on my Blue Sky with those 4 options. I'll post the link to that on my YouTube channel and in a couple Discords I'm in if they'll let me. That way I can get the most results and everything, and I know what you guys want to see next, okay? So now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and go to our next facility. What's this one? The Battle Factory. The factory. I'll have you know, I own 51% of this flag factory. No, we're not going to the arcade yet, even though that music is fucking dope. We are not going there. Let's go to the, Battle Tower. Yeah, so that's you. There we go. Oh, the music in here is cute. I actually forgot how it sounded. Wait, hold on. Before I do anything, let's make sure I have the streak. Oh, that's Wi-Fi battle room. No. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so the current streak is 21. I believe we need to hit a streak of 50 here. So fingers crossed this will all go well. Okay, single battle. You know, let's be very stunning and brave. Let's lead with Blissey. And we'll go Togekiss and Latios. I figure if they want to open with a physical attacker to try to take the Blissey out, my Blissey knows counter. So that would be a good trap to immediately get one of their Pokemon gone. See, I say that, but then I'm probably going to end up with the Blissey getting one shot or whatever. Okay, let me just go over here. I'm honestly quite tough. Please keep up. Alright, little Miss Girl, I'll do that. Okay, leading with Honchkrow. I'm guessing it's probably gonna go for Night Slash, so we'll go for counter. Okay, yeah, thankfully it went for counter, that's great. Well, I mean, it went for Night Slash, so counter worked. Okay, there we go. Oh, with a Blissey of their own. Okay, come on, mirror match. Baby, can't you see I'm falling? Okie dokie. Now, she's poisoned, so let's go to Togekiss. Okay. And we'll go with, Aura Sphere. Dreaming of Sea, thank you so much for stopping by. It's going... it could be going better. I just lost a streak in the Battle Hall. I don't even remember how many matches I was in, but I wound up losing during one of them. I had my Latios out, and the opponent was a Chansey, so it survived all my hits, and it managed to freeze my Latios, and I wound up losing there. So I went from the Battle Hall, and now we're doing the Battle Tower. And hopefully that will be going a little better. I hope that you are having a great night, Dreaming of Sea. Thank you so much for stopping by. Anthony's Revenge, what is up? Thank you so much for the check-in. I hope you are doing great. Yeah, let's go for Aura Sphere now. Oh god, oh god. Okay, recharge turn. I forgot to use Hyper Beam. There we go. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun going through the Battle Frontier. I never got to, like, get too far into it as a kid. I would play around with it, but I didn't understand competitive stuff back then, so I wasn't really that successful doing it. But now that I have a bit of a better understanding of it, since I've done, you know, VGC tournaments and stuff, I feel a lot better equipped for handling this stuff now. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Dustmore, you will never know peace. I've always wanted to go through it as well, but I hadn't had the chance to go back to these games for some time now. Yeah, I get that. I actually lost my original copy of Heart Gold. I had traded it with a friend back in middle school, and he says his sister had taken it, but I don't believe that. Like we had traded games, and we were like just trading them for the weekend, and I never wound up getting my game back. He let me keep the one that he traded with me though, so at least I got something out of it, I guess. But yeah, I wasn't able to get another copy of this until a couple years ago, after I got like an eBay gift card. Yeah, I'm glad that I can actually go back to it now, because I really do love these games. And again, I liked the game that like I had traded and everything, so it's really not that big a loss now that I've replaced my copy. Okay, Psychic Beta. Ooh, we got a beta male here. I did manage to get pretty far in the Pokemon World Tournament back in Black 2, White 2 with triples and rotations. Yeah, I actually... That's another game that I lost that I had recently replaced. I remember loving the World Tournament though, it was so fun. And oh my god, I miss rotation battles. I didn't really care for the triples all that much, but I loved rotation battles. They were so fun. Wow, not Sharpedo having all this swagger. Okay, I really didn't think it would go for swagger. I thought it was gonna attack me. So let's poison this turn. Okay, there we go, waterfall. So I'll definitely go counter next time. Should I survive? Okay, okay. Ugh. Crunch. Oh god. Okay. Oh! Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yeah, the Battle Subway was a lot of fun. I remember... I actually, like, played a lot more of the original Pokemon White, a lot more than, I did White 2. And I put so many hours in the subway, I thought it was so fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch Blissey out. Yeah, I know I've, like, revisited Pokemon White, like, fairly recently. Like, I did some of it last year. But I'd love to, like, do a Nuzlocke or something after I'm done with the Battle Frontier. Because I've never done a Nuzlocke in Gen 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is a very interesting sound effect for the scary face move. Okay. And Golbat. Curiously, not a Crobat. But yeah, I thought that the Battle Subway was a lot of fun. And what I remember of the World Tournament was also really cool. I loved being able to see, like, old gym leaders come back and see them in the new art style. Okay, come on, can I get a paralyze off? There we are. Very charming. Okay, so now air slash. What do you mean you... Oh. Oh wait, the scary faces, oh my god. How'd I forget that? Okay, Latios, you're good, you got this. You've carried. Oh my. Okay, now on to battle number 3. The great unseeable power. I beseech you for your help. Well, beseech away, my friend, beseech away. Okay, so I'm expecting this one to be a special attacker. I don't feel all that bad about leaving Blissey out here. I'll go ahead and use Toxic. I know I'm going to get poisoned because of Synchronize, but I'll just switch out after that to heal. After it's poisoned, we can bring in Togekiss. Okay. Oh wait, no? No Synchronize? Okay, okay. That's fine. Still switch out to Togekiss. Ooh, okay, that could have been bad. That could have been a bad one. Just go right for Shadow Ball. If I survive. Woo! Okay. This game's got me biting my nails. Even worse. And I thought the anxiety was bad enough. Great, and now they want me to slay my favorite Pokemon ever. Damn. Damn, they really hate to see me happy. Okay, go for Thunder Wave. Yeah, Togekiss is down, that's fine. That is alright. But we can bring Blissey back out. Now that I know it has Zen Headbutt, we can go for a counter strategy. Okay. Yeah, and that's definitely going to be a one-hit KO there. Haha, hell yeah. You love to see it. Now, one last Pokemon. It's Purugly. Ooh, she's cinched and really feeling it. Okay. You'll love to see it. She's got her corset on and she's feeling fantastic about it. Truly a Pokemon that embodies the idea of feel your puss down deep in your soul. Oh, great unseeable power, why have you forsaken me? Okay, opponent number 4. Yeah, let's keep this show rolling. The show going. Okay. How amusing. You came here knowing of your certain defeat? Damn, none of these people believe in me. I feel so attacked. You. Star me, I'm first. Star me, I'm first came number 3rd in the voting. I could not believe it. Okay, we've got a toxic off. Oh, never mind. Lumberry. Okay, let's get another toxic off. Yeah, I'm definitely not scared to leave Blissey out. She's so tanky with her, special attack stat. So not worried about her going down to this Starmie. But then you throw in Parafusion, and I'm a little worried. Chat, it's a little scary, not gonna lie. Okay. The Lumberry's gone. You're poisoned now. With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic. I'm slipping under. A very wise poet once said that. Okay, now Latios. We'll just go for Thunderbolt and get Starmie out of the way. I need to quit, like, playing around with this. I need to really try and get this streak done. I need to get this gold print. Yeah, so we'll go for Psychic here. I don't think that this will be a one-shot. I don't have any super effective moves against this thing because it's water and ground, so Ice type is just going to be neutral. I can't use Thunderbolt because of the ground type. And then Dragon Pulse and Psychic both hit neutral. So I can't take advantage of my what do you call it? My expert belt. Yeah, I can't take advantage of that. Oh my, okay. Oh. It's giving me heart palpitations. I'm very sorry to my audience because I randomly like to turn into Paul Lynde and Joan Rivers and Jennifer Coolidge. So that's all something you're gonna have to deal with. My apologies. Yeah, let's go for Air Slash. I don't think I outspeed. No, I do. Okay. Thank goodness. There. That's another trainer down. And Miltank. Okay. Okay, Miltank. We'll go Thunder Wave. Oh, a Thunder Wave of her own. Okay. So she really came to play. Of course she's got a Lumberry. Oh, Cherry, excuse me. Okay. Get off another Thunder Wave. And unfortunately, I don't outspeed it because I'm paralyzed too. We'll bring out Blissey, and hopefully it'll use the physical attack that I can counter. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be using Return. As long as I survive this hit, I can get a counter in. Okay, that's a crit. That's a crit. Ugh. What do you mean that's a crit? Oh my god. I don't think I'll be able to actually take another hit there. Wow. Okay. How about I go for Soft Boiled, and we'll take a chance on it getting, like, fully paralyzed. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's gonna go for Thunder Wave, and now it's going to start using Return again. Okay, that's fine, that's okay. Just please survive this hit so I can get rid of this cow and go to the next match. Come on, come on. You got this, Blissey, you got this. Oh my god. This battle tower, like, trying to get the gold here is gonna be so stressful. Oh my god, guys. This is wild. Okay, and we're not even done with this part in the streak yet. I can't stop shivering, but this is a battle. I have to. You have to what? You have to find out why! Or whatever the guy from Xenoblade said. Why do Bionis and Mechanus have to whatever? I have to find out why! God, I wish I had the context for that scene, because I've only heard the audio. I've never actually played any of the Xenoblade games. But I heard that audio in, like, a voice-acted webcomic thing. That was using, like, one of those, what do women only like jerks who, yada yada yada. I don't remember, like, the whole thing. But I first heard it in that. Okay, this one's got return too. Oh my god, I shouldn't have left this out. I'm probably gonna lose Blissey here. Yeah. Bye, Blissey. Bye, Pumpkin. Yeah, let's just go for Aura Sphere, get this blob out of the way, and see what she's got next. What's it giving? Like, say I have a green couch, you wouldn't say, oh, it's giving green couch. No, it's a green couch. It's a fucking green couch. It's not giving anything. You wouldn't walk up to someone wearing a red wig and say, "Ooh, very red wig vibes." Reminder to everyone watching, please check out Very Delta wherever you listen to your podcasts. It is a very hilarious podcast. And I quote little segments from it all the time. So if you guys are ever confused, I'm probably quoting Very Delta or maybe Drag Race. Either way, check out Very Delta, it's great. Okay, Gastrodon, and now Porygon Z. Okay, Porygon Z, this could be bad. This could be really bad. We'll go for Thunder Wave. Oh my. Okay, okay. What the hell, sure. I still got Latios. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, let's just go for Psychic. That should be the most damage. I want to say Psychic is base 90 power versus Dragon Pulse is base 80. And I get same type attack bonus on either of those. So I really do think Psychic would be the best bet. Okay, Conversion 2. Now it's Dark type. So now Psychic's not going to work. Now we'll go for Dragon Pulse. Okay, very nice. That is lovely. Shiver. Ugh. My eyelids are getting droopy. Oh damn, I've been there, bro. Get out your heating pad. And get a nice warm blanket. Let's go me! Go me, go! Don't you lose! No, don't lose, rah, rah, rah! Okay, girl. She's feeling very HOTTOGO, I guess. HOTTOGO, you can take me hard to go. Oh, okay, that's smart. I wonder if it predicted I was going to use counter, and that's why it went for a special move there. It could have, but I don't know. I remember doing the Battle Maison in Gen 6. It often felt like it would like predict what I was going to do. But I know that's not really the case. I know they like build like counter teams, but they don't always like know exactly what you're going to do. Or at least I'm pretty sure they don't. They could, I don't know. Okay, yeah, Aura Sphere again. Damn. Okay, Lucario, you do you. Oh, shit. Ooh, a critical, damn. Damn, it is looking really rough for me, chat. Yeah, let's, You know what? Maybe we'll let Blissey get sacrificed. I'm so sorry, Girly Pop. It's time for you to go. It's interesting to see a, like, apparently fully special build in a Lucario, though. I know its special attack is technically higher than its physical attack, but you normally see them doing full physical sets. If not, you know, just mixed. Okay, so now Thunder Wave. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, no, Togekiss is fine. Yeah, Togekiss is fine. That's spectacular. Now let's air slash it and paraflinch this thing to death. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, Lucario can't get flinched. I don't think. Oh dear. I would make that mistake. Okay, up next is Gallade. In the words of Cher, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I think the best bet would just go for Air Slash. And hopefully that'll do quite a bit of damage, if not one shot. Okay, not quite a one shot. Oh, but now it's probably gonna outspeed. Damn. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I still have Latios. Yeah, this battle tower is like really intense, actually. Okay, Pinsir. Mr. Pinsir. Thank you for the emote, Anthony. That's a very cute little Pichu. Oh shit, there goes my streak. Damn, I'm having some bad luck tonight, chat. This is the second facility I've lost. Okay. Wow. That is alright, though. That is alright. Yeah, let's go lose my streak at another facility. Let's go to the Battle Factory, I guess. Though I think I've already lost my streak there, because that's where I've been, like, playing around the most. Yeah, let's just go to the Battle Factory. I want to say it's this one. Yep. Okay, not a fan of the music in here. Possibly a controversial opinion. And, like, it's weird. I normally like more, like, the more, like, techno-y sounds. But my favorite one so far is the, Battle Arcades music. Because it sounds the most, Eurodancey. And that's, like, a lot of the music I listen to. Reminds me of some Shield tracks, this one. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I've done a bit of research into your next opponent. Ooh, okay, Spill. Cherubi, Farfetch'd, and Butterfree. Oh, Butterfree, but I'm on a diet. I would never say that. Though it may be because I've been playing that one lately. Yeah, I understand what you mean, though. I haven't played Shield in a while, but I do kind of hear, like, a resemblance to some of the music in that one. The synthesizer in the back that That kind of sounds like bubbles popping. That's a really unique sound. I like that. And not one that I would have picked up on if I wasn't playing with headphones. I don't think. Okay, so... yeah, let's look at everybody's summaries before we decide to pick any of these guys. Okay, an Adamant Snover. With Ice Punch, Razor Leaf, Grass Whistle, and Ingrain. Okay. Sure. A Yanma with a timid nature that knows Silverwind, Air Cutter, Double Team, and Detect. Okay, okay. But it has a Laxin sense. That sucks. I believe that one means it's always going to move last in its priority bracket. Okay, now Sableye. This one has Stall, so it's also going to be going last in its priority bracket. We're not choosing either of those. Love Disc. Oh, it looks kind of sickly. I remember Love Disc having a more vivid color. I guess they kind of paled it down in Gen 4, though. Okay, so it has a Damp Rock, and it knows Rain Dance. That's cool. And it has Swift Swim, so I think we'll pick this one as a lead. And then also take... they'll also take, Chincho. And... then I think we'll pick Minun. In Gen 5, they made it pinker. Yeah, that must be why I'm misremembering it. I haven't played this generation or Gen 3 in a really long time and really seen a Love Disc. So, yeah, I'm definitely thinking with its more vivid palette from that generation. Gen 5 in general made a lot of sprites more vivid. Yeah, I remember being really impressed with the sprites when that one first came out. Yeah, so we'll go Love Disc, Chincho, and Minun. Yeah, Gen 3 and 4 had some more muted palettes. And especially with Gen 3, I remember not only were they muted, but like some of them were completely off from what the official colors were. Which is really interesting to see. Okay. My papa's dream. I'm going to make it real. Missing truth and forever, kissing love and true your heart. 抱きしめて本当の手で明日を開く鍵はリアリティ嘘を壊し続けたい So sorry about my singing, folks. Okay, Love Disc. Decided to die. That's fine. Go ahead, girl. Get it out of your system. Hey, Renan. What's up? So glad you can make it by. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we could at least get a Thunder Wave off there. Oh, you just woke up? Yeah, what time is it over there for you? I can never remember the difference between our time zones. Because it's 12:34 a.m. for me. Okay, it's 11 a.m. for you. So a 10.5 hour difference? Okay. Yeah, other side of the planet. India, right? Okay. Please, Chincho. Onegai! Okay. Now, what comes next? Okay, Butterfree. Hey, Diva, what's up? Yeah, get the Paralyze off there. And then the rain is still up, so I'm gonna go for Bubble Beam. Because with the same type attack bonus and the rain boost, that should be the most damaging thing. Like, even factoring in the super effective damage. Oh, never mind. Okay, Chincho. You're a flop, and that's why we don't like you. Okay, not this doubles-ass moveset on this Minun. What do you mean, Helping Hand? I did not mean to select it, oh my god. I've sealed my own fate here. Yeah, I'm just having the worst of luck with these today. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, Salac Berry. Go for Swift. Okay, Farfetch'd. We'll go for Shockwave. And hope it's a one-shot. Damn it. Chat, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, chat. Have you tried Pal World? No I haven't. I did see that it is available on Game Pass though, so maybe I'm going to give it a try one of these days. That is if my brother-in-law has the space on his Xbox. But I've seen some of the gameplay from it, and I remember a lot of the controversy when it first came out. So yeah, like, since it's on Game Pass, I wouldn't mind giving it a try there. Okay. Shut that phone off. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. Highly recommended. Pretty good game. Okay, good to hear. I'll definitely check it out. That is if I have the space for it. Well, if my brother-in-law has the space for it. Yeah, I'd definitely like to check it out. Basically Pokemon with guns. Yeah. Isn't it also Pokemon with, what's a PC way to say it? Unpaid internships. Isn't it also that? Well, yes, Renan, that's what I was getting at. I love how earlier I was talking about like Joan Rivers and saying how I slip into her voice every now and then. But then the next second I'm talking about being politically correct and she was the absolute fucking opposite of that. A Fruity Life, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you are having a lovely night. Or day, or whatever time it is for you. Okay, let's check out these guys. Yeah, I've had a good day so far, but as for the content in the stream, it is rough. I have lost several times, like, trying to continue my streaks in these battle facilities. It's hard for your boy tonight. Okay, so Jolly Nature here. What moves? U-turn, quick attack, confuse ray, and helping hand. Okay, this one is adamant with flame wheel, double kick, swift, and smokescreen. Work. Also adamant, bullet seed, secret power, growl, and light screen. But it has lax incense. That sucks. Yeah, the game's been rough today, but it's okay. I can celebrate the little victories. I did manage to get all of the silver prints. I just need to go for the gold now. You'll get there if you keep trying. Exactly, Dreaming of C. Thank you so much for the check-in, A Fruity Life. Okay, this one has a quick claw. That's cool. Mystic Water on the Mudkip with a modest nature, looks like. Well, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll pick Mudkip. So I heard you like Mudkip fame. And then Skorupi. Yeah. That'd definitely be better than Chingling. Cyndaquil with Smokescreen can help you play the RNG. Yeah, I think we'll lead with that, and then Mudkip and Skorupi. I think that's what I'm gonna choose here. Yeah, Cyndaquil, no, not Chikorita. Mudkip and Skorupi. Yeah, the thing that I really like about the Battle Factory, it makes me play with Pokemon that I've never really used before. And I always love getting a chance to try out some new Pokemon. That's why I had so much fun with my Pokemon X playthrough that I recently finished. Because all except for one of the 4 Pokemon I used in that run were like completely new to me. Okay, let me get a drink. And let's get into this gig, okay? I can do this. I can shine here too. Alexa, play that You're Shining DJ song. I can't remember who had it, but you'll know Google or Alexa or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it forces you to go off meta. Exactly, see, exactly. Yeah, let's do this. Good vibes, everybody, good vibes. That's why I liked rotation and triple battles, because nobody cared enough about them to make a meta. Yeah. I remember in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, I actually had a whole thing with rotation battles. I had a team where I had a Belly Drum, Unburdened, Slurpuff. And I would make it use Belly Drum, and it would eat its citrus berry, and then I would use the rotation thing to get it out of there, out of danger. And I'd be able to switch it back into attack and switch it back out to safety, and it was so good in rotations. But unfortunately, they took them out, starting with Gen 7. So I don't get to play around with that anymore, but it was really fun while it lasted. I think it could have been like more entertaining than doubles too, if more people were interested in it, but that wasn't the case, unfortunately. Triples are underrated as well once you accept the madness. Yeah, I did a few triple battles, but I could never really get as much into them as I did with rotation. But they were still a fun time too. Ah, okay. Yeah, switch out the Cyndaquil. I don't want to see this poor thing poisoned and slowly dying from it. My heart can't take it. Curious, I turned into Nathan Lane there. Okay. Let's go with Poison Fang. Here's a fun drinking game that you definitely shouldn't do. Take a sip every time I do a bad celebrity vocal impression. And then if it's actually a good one, down the whole glass. Legally, that is a joke. Do not do that. Remoraid. Okay. Go for Poison Fang again, I guess. Yeah, for me it took a few tries with triple, but then at some point they clicked and became really fun. Okay, yeah, next time I play through Gen 5, I'll definitely poke around with those and see if I can figure them out, because I loved rotation and I'd love to give another chance to triple. Either next time I play Gen 5, or I can try them out in my Pokemon X file that I recently completed. Okay, yeah, maybe I just selected bad Pokemon here. I think I'll just go back to the Battle Hall or something. I don't know. Ooh. But I'm telling you folks, the RNG's not liking me tonight. See, it heard me getting excited about getting all the silver prints, and it's like, huh, bitch, you thought. Okay. One day, I'm going to shine as the brightest star in the world. Keep reaching for the stars, Tyra. You'll never be one. Okay. Nice. Rotation is almost immediately cool. Triples is like, what is this at first? But after a while it clicks, and it's like, ooh, this is really fun. Yeah. Yeah, this Frontier does have doubles as well, but the team that I made is more singles oriented, so that's why I'm doing everything in singles this time. I remember playing this game back when I was in 6th grade. Ooh. No, let's not trade any of these guys. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I played this one a lot in middle school, but like I said earlier, I wound up trading my original copy of Heart Gold with a friend over a long weekend, and his sister took it. Or at least that's what he said. But he let me keep the game that I had traded with him, though, so at least I got that, and it was a pretty cool game anyway. But I wasn't able to actually play this one again until several years later. Let's see, that was... Yeah, that was like 7th grade? Yeah, no, it was 6th grade, so that was like 2011 for me, I think? Something like that, yeah. And, no, it was 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. And then I wasn't able to get this copy of Soul Silver to replace it until 2021. Yeah, the game that I had traded with him was called Glory of Heracles for the Nintendo DS. It's an RPG based around like Greek mythology, and I'm a big like Greek mythology nerd, and I always have been. I'm just several kinds of nerd disguised as like a kind of normal person. But yeah, I ended up loving the game, so I didn't mind, but trust me, I certainly minded after I saw the second-hand prices that these games were going for. I really wasn't expecting that. Define normal. You clocked me, Renan, you clocked me. I'm not normal. Anywho, I'm the captain of a heroic vessel among the crashing waves of a storm. Hell yeah, girly pop. You tell him. You tell him, Jenny from the block. Okay, let's go with Smokescreen here. Ugh, okay. Bad play, bad play. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, Diva, okay. Cyndaquil, that was nice. You really slayed. Yeah, we are not normal, and that's a good thing. Exactly, Renan, you get it. Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to Skorupi. Go for Poison Fang. Ooh, okay. Hanging on with 1 HP. And I'm doing the same thing? Okay. Say it with me, chat. What the hell, sure. Okay, go for Bug Bite. Okay. And Ammonite. Okay, with the rain setup, it's definitely gonna outspeed me. I'm pretty sure this thing has Swift Swim. So let's, switch to Mudkip. We'll go for Water Pulse. Okay, one shot. Hell yeah. You go, Mudkip. And Roselia. So on this season of Drag Race All-Stars, one of my favorite queens had an entrance look based off of Rosalia's evolution, Roserade. And that was really cool to see on TV. And then in that same episode, she was dressed up like Jinx. So we love seeing a cultured diva on the screens. Yeah, it was really cool to see. You can see her entrance look on YouTube. Because they have it up on the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel. Yeah, Roserade is a really cool concept for it. The look was like really well made. That's why I love that show so much. I love seeing the creativity that these artists have. Cause like, even if they're not the ones who are doing the work and making the costumes, like they still have the ideas and work with designers for it. And it's cool seeing how their mind operates with that. Oh boy. Come on, please just hit. Oh, okay. Okay. But then everyone else only has 1 HP, damn. Again, I have to ask Cher, what am I supposed to do? She doesn't have any answers. She's too busy tweeting about Dr. Pepper. Damn. Okay, we'll go for Bug Bite, I guess. Yeah, I used to think it'd be so much fun to be a designer for those outfits or a makeup artist of some kind. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like especially with the designing part for the outfits, I think would be like really cool. Like, I just really respect the artistry of that all. And I love that, you know, we're at a point in time where stuff like that is able to be televised. And it's not just something that you can only see in nightclubs and bars and stuff. There we go. The losing streak continues. So at least there's some kind of streak, guys. At least there's some kind of streak. Meryl Streak over here. Next facility, yeah, we're going to a different one. I don't know if I can handle this, you know, but some people are like, what about it? No, yeah, we're not going to the factory again. You know what? Why don't I go back to the tower? I lost my streak there, but we can definitely get to... I feel like tonight I can at least get to a streak of 14, if not back to 21 where I was originally. Just give me 1 second because my laptop needs to charge. So I'm gonna plug that in and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah, back to the tower. Yeah, I don't know why I've never thought of, like, using my laptop as another monitor until just the other day. Because I've been using my phone to read chat and everything. This works so much better having it up on my laptop. Okay, we're gonna lead with Latios. And we're gonna take Metagross and Salamence. Hopefully this will get us through. Oh dear. Okay. This music is so cutesy, I love it. I'm glad to make your acquaintance. May this friendship be fruitful. That little dancing emote, it's so cute, I love it. Okay, this should be no problem for Latios. Okay, Ariados. Yeah, so definitely just stick with Psychic. And Ponyta. Oh, I love a little horsey. It's my pony, and it's certainly little. Thank you very much. Ha! Damn, okay, Salty. I've been wearing these clothes for a long time. Bathing is for the birds. Oh, I see somebody's been to a convention before. Damn. Okay, and Snowrunt. Serving Snowrunt. We'll just go for Psychic. That should be a one-shot. After Protect, of course. Like, ooh, they want to be Gen 3 Pelipper so bad. Okay, and now a Turtwig. So obviously go for Ice Beam there. No, no, no! I won't take a bath! Damn. Never dodging the convention goer allegations, are you? The prince among shorts-wearing youngsters. That is me. Oh, I didn't expect I'd be running into royalty tonight. Well, I am Viscount Rex Delore. Enchanté. May this be a fruitful battle. I've always really loved this sprite for Duskull. I just love its pose. Okay, and now Psychic on Torchic. Because it fits, it rhymes. I can't lose here, not as the prince among the wearers of shorts. You are not my king. Don't you ever. I bow to nobody. Hey, hey, what's that over there? It's a legendary Pokemon. Oh my god, Jada Essence Hall? Okay, and Carvana, Thunderbolt. And we don't have anything super effective for Vulpix, so we'll just go for Psychic. I'm really shocked that didn't kill. Latios, do we need to have a talk? Okay. Ninjutsu misdirection was a failure. I'll disappear in a puff of smoke. Oh, misdirection. Is that what that was? Okay. I hate admitting it, but I wanted to be an idol too. Okay, well go be an idol, girl. I will never get over the names of these trainers in these battle facilities. Like, what do you mean your name is Marble? Like, I'm desperately hoping that's a nickname. Desperately, girl. Desperately. They're not as bad as Coliseum, but they're pretty random. Oh god, don't even get me started on Coliseum. Oh god, that and XD had the weirdest names for the trainers. Like, Gonzap? Gonzap, really? That's your name? That's one thing I'm really excited for about the Switch 2. Because I had Pokemon Coliseum when I was a kid. I had it and XD both, but I wound up losing them. And I was able to get another copy of XD a few years ago. I bought it for my brother for his birthday one year. And so we still have a copy of that one, but I have never been able to find like a good copy of Coliseum in stores around here. So I'm really excited that they're going to have that as part of the GameCube Virtual Console stuff. Well, not Virtual Console, but the NSO emulators. Because I'd like to revisit that one. Mostly because I keep watching that Tamahiro video where she's like going over everything she dislikes about it and just like ripping the game apart. So I'd love to revisit it because of that. This is crushing. I work so much harder than any idol. I mean, idols work pretty hard, girl. Don't disrespect their hustle. See, look. You pissed off this idol right here, now she's gonna be upset. You're ever so lucky to get the chance to battle with me. I love their dresses. Yeah, just go for Psychic. I doubt the crit mattered there, but glad I got one regardless. Psychic on this Eevee again. And Voltorb. Okay. Yeah, well, another Psychic. Another one, thank you. Huh? Huh? Now, why did you win? You know I'm supposed to win. Wow. We love a sore loser, don't we? This bike has become an extension of my very being. Oh, so you're a cyborg. Or you're a fusion? Fusion is just a cheap tactic to make weak gems strong. Okay, Thunder Wave. We're gonna go ahead and leave Latios out, though. Okay, very good. And for the Grottle, whatever you call it, we'll go Ice Beam. Oh, damn. Oh, this poor thing's so slow. I still outsped it even though I'm paralyzed. That's fan-frickin-tastic. But no more Latios anyway. We'll go with Salamence. Okay, and Prinplup also. Yeah, Draco Meteor, that should be a one-shot, so we'll just go with that. Please, I'll ask you to keep your filthy hands off my bike. I don't want to touch your damn bike anyway. Okay, so that's one part of the streak done. Stunning, perfect, great. Lovely. And now let's continue, why not? Yeah, so we'll lead with Latios again. And I think we'll take Togekiss and Blissey this time. Yeah, Togekiss is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I felt kind of bad not taking it that first time. Of course, my absolute favorite Pokemon is Clefable. But I also really like Togekiss. Over the years, I've crossed paths with many a trainer. Yes, Carmen, okay. So she's leading with a Bellossom. Obviously, just go for Ice Beam there. It'll do extra damage thanks to the Expert Belt that I'm holding, which increases damage done by super effective moves. And now what does she send out next? A Cloyster. Okay, for Cloyster, we'll go with Thunderbolt. Same reason. Very nice. Okay, and Chansey. God, I should have taken a physical attacker. Yeah, because these Chanseys and Blissies are difficult using only specials. Okay, we'll switch to Togekiss. It's probably gonna go for Blizzard, but I don't think I'll get one shot. Oh no, minimize? Okay. Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's right, you don't miss! Yeah, Aura Sphere literally doesn't miss, so we'll go with that. But yeah, that's how ridiculous Chansey's special defense is. That was a super effective move with 100 base power, and look at how little damage it did. And not only does it have like really high special defense, but then it has super high health too. Okay, and she was holding a citrus berry as well. Oh god, Metronome. Oh, Razor Wind. Okay. That's nothing bad. Let's let another Aura Sphere hit. Yeah, Aura Sphere is one of those moves that is programmed to never miss. So it's really convenient for the battle facilities like this that like to use evasion quite a bit. You're one among those many trainers. I'm sorry I wasn't younger. Excuse me, were you hitting on me? Girl, that's not okay. Let the curtains rise on the festivities of muscles and Pokemon. A festivity of muscles. I am definitely in. I can't participate, but I'd like to see it. Okay, Crawdaunt, Water and Dark. We'll stick with Thunderbolt. Yeah, just go for Psychic. None of those can hit super effectively. Though I've lost, my muscles and Pokemon are seared into your mind. Okay, sure, buddy, if that helps you feel better about yourself. To get this far, I had to make sacrifices. Many, many sacrifices. Chill out, Queen. My god. Okay, Piloswine. Yeah, just go for Psychic. I remember when I was a kid, I think it's because of how they pronounced it in the anime, but I used to think it was Piloswine. I didn't find out until like several years later that it was actually Piloswine, from the word Pylos, which is another word for hairy. Yeah, I feel like they might have pronounced it Piloswine in like one of the 4Kids episodes or something, and that got seared in my mind. Either that, or maybe that's just how my brother said it, and I got used to hearing that. I don't know. Oh, wow. Even with the berry, you still got one shot. Okay. That's funny. What else do I have to give up so that I can beat you? Just sign a contract with me and you'll be a magical girl. Pokemon are like family to me. Nah, they are family. Chicken Nuggets is like my family. Okay, Pierce. At least Pierce is a name. Not a super common name, but a name nonetheless. Yeah, I feel like all of these are resisted by steel. Okay. Now Ariados, you're part poison, so get one shot by Psychic. That is just lovely. Very lovely. Okay. That's cruel. My family's hurting. That sounds like a you problem, bro. Okay, on to battle number 5. You and your Pokemon could use an obedience lesson from me. I mean, sure, if you're gonna offer it for free. Miss Isabel. Okay. I've always really loved Relicanth as a Pokemon. I remember I had like randomly run into one playing Sapphire as a kid. And I was just so excited because I thought it looked so cool. I don't think it's a very strong Pokemon or anything, but like, you can't deny the design is really cool for it. Okay, what is next? What's all this then? I'm a self-made celebrity. Do you have a problem with that? A self-made celebrity. She says that, but she's an idol. Which I would think would mean she's, like, she's got a contract with a company or whatever. So, like, would she really count as being self-made? I don't know. I can't try to put real-world logic into these games. This is a game series where you have rats that shoot electricity. I don't need to think about that. Yo, Bigfoot! Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good myself, thanks for asking. I'm, currently struggling in this game. But beyond that, I've had a great day today. And I hope that you're having a good day so far. If I'm not mistaken, it should be morning time for you? Yes? I'm doing good and happy to hear that. How come? What are you struggling with? Okay, so what I'm doing in this game is, a post-game, like, challenge where you have all these facilities where you can take your Pokemon and do battles and stuff. And they all have these different gimmicks that make them difficult. And I've just been having really bad luck trying to get through them. Not only really bad luck, but also me just making, like, stupid mistakes while I'm playing. And I've lost, like, God, I want to say, like, 4 times, maybe 5. And it's not been looking good. I've already, like, gotten halfway through these facilities. I have the silver prints in all of them. So I'm trying to get the gold prints now, like it says in my stream title. But that's been proving very difficult. Oh no, not the gyms. This is the Battle Frontier, which is a post-game thing that they had in Pokemon Emerald and Platinum and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, so it's God. It's like the gyms because you have like the leaders in there that you're supposed to beat, but they're a lot more difficult because there's like limitations on what Pokemon you can bring, and there's also limitations on items and what have you. And then the AI is a lot more like intense as well. It's really fun though. I love the challenge. Oh, Poppy, welcome back. How do you get the gold? Okay, so it's different for each one. Like, on the 21st battle in the tower, you get the, you get to fight the Frontier Brain there. And I want to say it's like that for all of them except for the Hall, where you battle that Frontier Brain on the 50th. And then for the gold, it's the 100th. And for all the other facilities getting gold, it's the 50th match. So you have to win 50 matches in a row for most of them. But then for the Hall, which is the one-on-one ones, you need to win 100 matches in a row. And let me tell you, it gets really difficult. I'm having a blast with it. I love this shit, but my god. Yeah, you are healed after each fight, except in one facility. But even then, you can still heal in between. You just have like a point management system with that facility. But for all the others, you do get healed in between every one. Yes, 100 trainers in a row. You select one Pokemon in that facility, and all of your opponents also have one Pokemon. So it's not as bad as it sounds initially, but like still, 100 matches is a lot. But yeah, I wound up losing the streak on that one because I faced a Chansey, and it was so bulky I couldn't beat it with my Latios, and it wound up freezing me with Blizzard. So I got like really bad luck there. Yeah, and if one trainer has a Pokemon that counters you, it's gonna be rough. Exactly. And like, the further you go, the more likely it feels that they're gonna pull some bullshit like that. It's a lot. But I love it, especially after the time that I've spent playing some of the more modern Pokemon games that are quite a bit easier. It's nice to go back and like feel challenged. Okay, maybe we'll go for Thunderbolt this time. No, wait, no, hold on. Dragon Pulse would be the best bet. Yeah, because factoring in the same type attack bonus, that should still be doing more. Okay. Yes, so now we'll bring out Blissey. Yeah, Latios down. RIP to a real one. But with Grumpig here, mainly being a special attacker, I'm not really afraid to have Blissey out here. Especially if it's just going for Mirror Coat. Blissey's not strong enough to where that's really worrisome. That's no reason at all. That's the reason in itself. Okay, work. Okay, so we've got our 3 battle points for that. Now we can go to our next streak in here. Okay, let me check what the current streak is. I don't recall. I lose track of these things when I'm, like, blabbing with chat. Okay, we are currently on streak 14. So this next one, I'll be able to fight the Frontier Brain, and this would be where I would normally get the silver print, but we've already got that. So it'll be a match against the Frontier Brain, and then we can start working towards the gold again after that one. So I'm going to end the stream after this streak, and we'll continue with more of this tomorrow. Because I am starting to get pretty tired. But yeah, I am loving, like, feeling challenged by this game. Okay, we'll go with Lucario and Latios, and then we'll bring Blissey. Oh. I thought I hit okay already. Whoops. Alright. To the battle room. Fuck, this battle tower really makes me in a vogue, should I? This, like, cutesy xylophone music is sending me. When I close my eyes, I can picture you being defeated. Come on. Pretty badass words for someone who's gonna be defeated themselves. Okay, go ahead, bring out Lucario here. Oh, she's minimizing Your Honor. Damn. Okay, let's hope close combat hits. Come on, you got this. You got this, Lucario. Hell yeah, okay. Good job, Lucario. Now Quilava. Okay, I forget. What item did I have on Lucario? Was it a choice band? Okay, yeah. So I am going to be locked into using close combat. I think we'll go ahead, leave it out here, and go for close combat. It should be a one-shot here. With the boost from choice band. Okay, very nice. Good job, Lucario. And oh, this is definitely a one-shot. You are staying out. Okay. Okay, yeah. Using this thing is really gonna make me like Lucario a lot more, I think. That's another muted palette with Linoon. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I remember the, like, colors being a lot more bold with it. Oh yeah, and here's the cyborg bike guy again. My bike's an extension of me. Okay, get a personality, bro. Yeah, Pelipper looks a little more vivid here than it did in Gen 3, though, I've noticed. Or at least based off my memory of it. Yeah, I could definitely be remembering wrong, but I feel like Pelipper's sprite in Gen 3 was more washed out there. Okay. Yeah, Gen 3 sprites were almost watercolor feel sometimes. Yeah, yeah. That's a good way to put it. Which, I guess that matches how Sugimori did his coloring back then. Because I know he used, like, the watercolor pencils and stuff to do the official artwork and everything. Back before he moved to digital, at least. So that might have been, like, a deliberate choice to evoke that feeling. And then you can tell with Bayleaf that specifically in Heart Gold, Soul Silver they started using a bolder palette. Yeah, definitely. I know I just had Bayleaf up, but I'll have to like really take another look next time I see it. Maybe I'll go on Bulbapedia after the stream and look at the sprite comparisons. Any Gen 2 mon? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I know they had like pretty bold colors in Gen 2 for all the Pokemon. And then they like really washed them out in Gen 3. God, I love Perugli's design. She's such a glamorous diva. The corset tail, I mean, come on. She brings it every ball. They redid the sprites for Heart Gold and Soul Silver for Gen 2, and for the rest, they just reused Platinums, so you can tell the difference there. Oh, okay. God, I haven't played Platinum in a really long time. I need to go through that one again. Best cat next to a lowland Persian. Agreed. My top 3 favorite cats in Pokemon are Perugly, I love a lowland Persian, and I think the third would have to be Delcatty. I'm so sorry, Meowth. I love you, Meowth. You're perfect. But I do like Delcatty a little more. I love its like sassy little pose and everything. It's just so prissy. I love it. Ooh, that's not... Okay, damn. That's fine. That is fine. We are still good, chat. We are still good. I say, trying not to cry. Okay, yeah. A bit of a waste of a counter there, but that's fine. The battle's over. Oh man, this is rotten. I'm tired and hungry and I want to go home. Poor guy. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. God, I am losing my mind. When I post this VOD on YouTube, I'm probably gonna title it Man Slowly Loses Sanity While Losing at Pokemon. Shiny Delcatty is peak. Yes, I love Shiny Delcatty. That reddish color is so pretty on it. Shiny Seal is peak? Ugh, I actually don't remember what Shiny Seal looks like. You know what? Let me look it up. Mama, let's research. Oh, okay, it's one of the ones that, like, barely changes work. Like, yeah, just a little yellowish compared to the original. I found a shiny Skitty randomly while replaying Omega Ruby last year. So rare, had to use it even though Delcatty is not that great. Yeah, a fun little story about how I found my first shiny. I was actually looking for a Skitty. Like, not even a shiny one, because I knew about shiny Pokemon, but I didn't really care about finding one. I was just looking for a Skitty because I wanted to use one. And, on that route where you can find Skitty, you can also find Nincada. I wound up finding a shiny one, and that was my very first shiny that I had. I unfortunately don't have it anymore because it was on my copy of Pokemon White 2 that got stolen. But I remember finding that shiny and it was so cool. I evolved it and I had the shiny Ninjask and Shedinja both. And I loved playing around with Shedinja because of its ability. But yeah, it randomly came out whenever I was looking for a Skitty. So someone has your shiny. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if the save file even exists anymore. Because that was taken... God. Let's see, it was a couple months before X and Y came out. So 2012? So like, taken 12 years ago or so? Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't even know if that save file even exists. Like, the person that took it might have deleted it. Okay, so will this still be a one-shot even though they had that berry? Hell yeah, it will. Okay. Oh, Latios, don't you get the girls together like that. You beautiful creature. Okay, we are nearing the end of the streak. Thank goodness, because I am really getting tired. Oh, okay, the berry actually made a difference there. Cool. I'm glad it's not just being flavor text in the battle. This Octillery is such a gorgeous color. Yes, it's like this blood orange. She's so pretentious. Blood orange. Get over yourself, it's fucking red. Blood orange. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, bad paralyzed luck there. Okay. We're still good though, chat. We're still good. We got Lucario. The little dancing emojis. Those are so cute. Okay, so because of Choice Band, we are locked into Thunder Punch, but hopefully that'll still do quite a bit. Oh, that was a crit. Damn. Okay. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. No? Okay. Damn. Oh, damn. Clicked the wrong one. Yes, gather me, game. Gather me. And Relicanth. Okay. So, Thunder Punch should be a one-shot against this one, because it's super effective. Damn. But yeah, if you guys want to check out my Blue Sky, the Nightbot reminder just posted a link to it. In the morning, I will be posting a poll on there. And that will help me decide what game to get off my backlog next. So it'll be open for 24 hours, I think, and you guys can pick one of 4 games for me to play next. I've quit playing Paper Mario the Origami King on stream because it got to a point where I wasn't having fun with it, so I decided to beat it off stream, and now I'm almost done with it, so I have 4 options down. We've got, oh, hold on. Dreaming of Sea. You always stream at around this hour? Yeah, I want to get like a new schedule organized. Cause like I normally would stream around this time, but like I want to see if I can maybe start a little bit earlier, but I need to talk with my brother and everything and see what his work schedule's like so I can plan around that. Cause like I have a little bit more flexibility with when I can start and everything, but it's hard to plan because I don't want to be like in the middle of streaming and then he comes back and the dogs like go crazy and I have to walk away and hush them up all the time. So like I have to try and plan around that. Okay. What made it not fun? It was just a boss fight that I was stuck on. Like the last couple of bosses that I faced were just like the puzzles for them were just overcomplicated. I was overthinking them because streamer brain, and it was just making it so I wasn't having as much fun as I would like. So I decided to quit playing that on stream. And honestly, playing it whenever I can off stream, I've been having fun with it again. So I'm glad I was able to at least do that. Oh, by the way, Dreaming of Sea, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you check out my Blue Sky, I should also have a schedule posted. Hopefully sometime during the weekend I can get one decided. Okay, I could have went for counter. I didn't know that this thing had Rock Tomb. Of course, now it goes for Mud Sport. That's alright, the poison is slowly ticking away. Tick-tock, on the clock. But the party don't stop, no. Okay, yes, here is the Frontier Brain. The Tower Tycoon, what was his name? Holy shit, what was his name? Palmer, yes, Palmer, okay. Baby, this is Kiki Palmer. Yes, dreaming. Barry's dad. Anyway, since I said it though, I had to get the copy pasta up. Excuse me, ma'am, not to be disrespectful or rude, but could you please take post down? That is my sister who was killed by a metro train. And this post is very disrespectful. I don't know who you are or if you even know her, but I need you to take this down, please. Baby, this is Kiki Palmer. This is motherfucking Kiki Palmer. Please have a good day. Oh yeah, I love the Frontier Brain battle theme. Again, like the specific, like 4 on the floor beat with the synths reminds me so much of like Eurodance, and I love it. Okay, Dragonite. This should be a one-shot with Ice Beam, I would hope. Okay, and Rhyperior. Yeah, Ice Beam too. Okay. Yeah, God, this theme is so good. I love it. Yeah, let's go for close combat. And there we go. And right here's where I'd be getting the silver print if I didn't have it already. And we've got 20 battle points out of it, which is lovely. Which I want to say that means I have like 100 something now. Let me check, because now I'm curious. Jamie, this can wait. Okay, versus recorder, that's what I need. $172 battle points now. Very nice. But yeah, there we go. That is all of my silver prints now. I just need to work on getting the gold. When I go live again tomorrow, which I started... God, what time was it? It was like 11 something that I started. I should be able to start like a little bit earlier tomorrow, but I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, I will be going live again tomorrow. We'll be continuing with the Battle Tower hopefully I'll be able to get a little further there. Okay, yeah, so it was a little bit before 11 my time that I started then. So yeah, I'm gonna save again just because that's what I always do. Okay, I'm going to shoot for going live around 10:30 Central Time tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna shoot for. And then, like I said, next week I should have, like, a more solid schedule decided. Especially after I decide what I'm gonna be doing off my backlog next. But yeah, I've already saved. I don't need to do that. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. There's been a lot of ups and downs on this stream tonight, but I've had a blast, and having people there with me hanging out and chatting and vibing, I really appreciate it. So thank you all so much for the support. Thank you guys for following, and I really hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.